Let's go, baby. It's we live. Yes, we live. It's we live. Yes, we live. All right, cool. Looks like we sit. Let's refresh this net. What is the word, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining today's live stream, man. God bless each and every one of you, and I am so extraordinarily happy to be here with you guys from, let's see what we got her. The book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 6. Do not, and I repeat, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, which is exactly what we are here to do today, guys. We want to wholeheartedly bring our requests before God. We want to speak to anybody who has true questions about the Bible, anybody who naysays the Bible, whatever it is that your intentions are, so long as you keep it respectful. I have disabled, due to yesterday's incident and moving forward, I have disabled the chat where you can call in. People can still call in and everything's gonna be like normal. But the only one who will hear you right off the bat is me. It's already been proven that people have, a lot of times they have no life and nothing better to do with their life than to try to jump in somebody's live stream and start saying ridiculous, idiotic words that they would never actually say, in their normal life. So, what is up, brother Mike? How you doing? Welcome, brother. If anybody is here and anyone does have a Rumble, we are live on Rumble as well. Just because, like I said, considering recent events with YouTube, I'm starting to spread this ministry out. I should have done it a long time ago, but I digress. What is going on now is we are spreading out to other platforms, right? We're spreading out to Rumble. We're live twice on YouTube. When we get back on TikTok, we'll be doing that as well. So let's go ahead and get into thoughts on today's verse from Brother Phil, where anxiety is worrying about things that we cannot control and worrying over things that we cannot remove from our thoughts. Anxiety dominates and controls a passive mind and a troubled heart, filling both with doubt, fear, and dread. The truth is clear. Anxiety cannot be removed. It must be replaced. We replace our anxieties by giving our concerns and worries to the Lord, trusting Him to care for us. Then, as we thank Him for what He has done and what He is doing in our lives, we replace those concerns and worries with a genuine sense of His presence through our thanksgiving. As a result, our confidence in His future for us can return to us, leading to even more reduction of anxiety and a greater anticipation of joy, which is 100% true, guys. I remember a couple years ago, I was suffering greatly from anxiety, which is weird because I never was anxious about anything. But at the end of the day, when COVID and everything started and I was starting to get very worried and, information was scarce, pretty much nobody knew what they were talking about. I started having a lot of anxiety, being worried about the health of my children. And, at the end of the day, it turned out everything was fine. But, I wasn't doing enough praying. I wasn't doing enough trusting in the Lord. And I was getting anxious to the point where I was even feel like I was going to have heart attacks and stuff. So that's neither here nor there. Here's a prayer. If you want to join with me, please feel free to join with me. Do not hesitate for even a second. Father, I know you love me. You have done so much to bless and save me. I deliberately place the worries and concerns of my heart in your hands. Let each take a moment and specifically mention what burdens our hearts today and give them to our Father. Father, I also want to thank you for the many ways you have blessed me over my life. Let's specifically mention blessings we have received from God, guys. So if you're praying with, let's go ahead and do that in our minds or however you want to do it. Now, dear Father, please fill my heart with your spirit and my mind with the sense of your presence and peace. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, and amen. Brother Mike, pretty good. What happened in the last two streams? It was pretty standard, man. We didn't really have anybody call in. We had one person, a disciple of Christ, try to call in. We got a couple of channel sponsors. It was good. It's been good. As you can see, look at we are way over the goal. We are at 160% of our goal. So I actually am going to update that tonight. We won't be, the thing is, guys, we're going to be live. This is going to be Thursdays are tentative, but we're gonna try to do at least 2 live streams a week, Saturday, Sunday minimum, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday maximum. So it'll be like around that range, you know what I mean? Depending, guys, because you know if family life is like that. Thank you to everybody who's subbing, because I can't even catch up. Finley Obia, thank you for subbing to the cross unit. God bless you and welcome to the family. Welcome to anybody else who is watching on another platform, which at this point is just Rumble, but that's okay. So what happened in the last live yesterday, brother Mike? I don't think you were here, brother Mike, but somebody called the show and I didn't know who it was, because you don't really know, like you just make it to where they can join. And some dude came in and made some idiotic statement and was dropping N-bombs and stuff like that. So I immediately silenced him and kicked him out of the call, which is good about that. That was, I mean, you have to be crazy if you don't think that people are going to try to do that. And so what I did was I made it now in the sound mixer where I can hear when people are joining, but it's muted until I know that the person who's calling is calling in good faith. And then I will unmute them when I feel like they're going to be mature enough to have a conversation on a live stream, whether it be about requesting prayer, whether it be about questions about the Bible, whether it be about you being an atheist or a Muslim and doubting Jesus Christ. Whatever conversation you may have or you want to have, we will have. And we will do that humbly, and we will do it gracefully, but we will not do it with you trying to come on my stream thinking that you're going to get my stream taken down or my channel taken down, because YouTube and Rumble and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and X have all caught on to that idiocy, you know, where they are no longer, you know, they're not going to punish the content creator for the idiocy of somebody who wants to come in and try to be disruptive and say stupid things. So yeah, so we just it's one button, you know, and I made sure to make it so that regardless of who joins, you guys out there can't hear it until I decide I'm going to push the button on my sound mixer. And really all it is to push the unmute button, right? So there's 2 buttons for every sound slider. One of them is to hear from that sound source through the studio monitoring headset, but I can hear it. And if I push that mute button, no one else, not the computer, not OBS Studio, no one else can hear it, right? So whatever they say, no matter how annoying it may be or how obnoxious or immature it may be, will never come through into my content, and that's what we are. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, you must. Yeah, you just said you didn't miss. It wasn't even a big thing. He was gone in seconds. I booted him. He didn't try to come back because he already knew that I would boot him again. All right, guys. So what do we got going on? What is this? Shotgun training course. Okay, we got to do that, guys. We got to do it. We got to do it. So we're doing missions. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm having more fun now doing this run through because I had finished this game so long ago, and then I bought the DLCs as the years went on because they looked fun, and then I never even really finished them. So this is going to be a great journey for us. And then we have Horizon Zero Dawn. Dude, gaming is getting so good again, guys. I was talking to Mr. Marauder about that yesterday because he was live, and I encourage you guys to go. Please check out Mr. Marauder. I wouldn't by any means call him a struggling content creator. He's not a struggling content creator, but I honestly, in my heart, feel like the guy deserves more subscribers. He's like at 258. The guy's never even cracked 300 subs, and he's such a good dude. You know, he will get there eventually. I honestly believe one day he's gonna make 100,000 subs. But you know, we gotta support him because, you know, smaller channels, they don't get recommended like that. You're lucky if you get 1 sub a week. Guys, I'm not even joking. When I was trying to crack, when I first started streaming, I was at 250 subs, and the pain of getting to 500 was almost unbearable. Brother Mike says, I see, yesterday I was at the movies when you went live, and as soon as the movie was over, I was getting at you and oh yeah. So I do it. So I try to do it so here's the thing, guys. Every other weekend is when I'm off, right? Like my schedule is set, but there's 1 week and 1 week, and that's how it works. So like 1 week I'm not off the weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and then the next week I am off the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So on the weekends that I work, I'll stream earlier and for a shorter amount of time, just because I want to make sure that I'm getting it out there, getting the content out there, getting the streams out there, along with my YouTube shorts, along with my long form videos, my weekly long form videos, my community posts that I made sure I was caught up on, the Bible quizzes, the image poll quizzes. It's a lot of work, but you know what? God has given me he's blessed me no matter what. He's blessed me in ways that I couldn't even begin to tell you guys without doxing myself. So these will be the short ones, Mike. So like the other ones will be longer, and depending on what's going on with my family, also because every weekend off, obviously there's gonna be times when I do it. But my wife, who is very, very, very supportive and very stringent, and always makes sure that my ministry is getting done, always pushes me to. She's like, "Well, let's do this because I want you to stream. I want you to pray for people." So you know what I mean. So it does work out, thank God. But yeah, so this is the work weekend. And so I will be working later. That's why I get off so fast, because I have to get ready. So as soon as I get off, guys, it's not just to get off. It's because I am literally getting ready for work as soon as I get off. Hello? Come on, reload. Oh, I got it already. Oh, thank God. Woo, thank God, guys. Thank God. Woo, that was, I wouldn't have wanted to do that again. But then also, Brother Mike, if you, whenever from now on when you call in, I do make it to where I do have a scene dedicated and it's plugged into OBS Studio. So whoever joins, even if they don't have a mic, I go to that intermission scene. So we'll do like this first intermission scene, and that black square now will be whoever is in the call. So whether it's just like their silhouette or however it shows up in Video Ninja or whatever, it'll be there. So it's just not like me talking to myself and a voice. You know what I mean? Because I want to get other people involved. It's not just me. I want to make it more. I want to merge PX3 and like the SOS style, the way we're doing things before, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Continue. So shotgun training course, shotgun precision aim. I unlocked the gear mod, and I don't need to do this again. Okay, so we're gonna exit. And let's see what we got for a new gear mod. Okay, so gear mods, and for weapons, here we go. This is the first weapon, precision aim. So that's what it is, guys. I've been needing to unlock this so that I can actually aim down the sights, because everything I'm doing right now is just hip firing. You know what I mean? So we unlocked that. Great. So now. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay. Okay, there it is, guys. See that? Yeah, because before I couldn't do that. I would press right click by force of habit, but I couldn't do that. So another thing that I need to do, though, is I need to go into, because I can't just throw grenades and it drives me crazy. So let's go on foot. Throw grenade. Oh, I can. It's just this button. I got you. It is. I've been able to do it. I just didn't remember what I mapped it to because I'm a dingbat. Okay. All right. It'd be nice if I can get out of here. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Why do I have a heat level? Where would I have a heat level from? I just threw a grenade and there's no one else here. Oh, there might be something down here. Let's see what this is, guys. There might be something down here. I don't know what, though. I got a heat level, so there's got to be some soldiers around here somewhere.
What's happening out there? Respond immediately.
Okay, is this a plane course? Because I'd love to do this with you guys right now. Yeah, Mike, listen, I am for you guys having a life, bro. Like, I do not feel for a second that you guys have to be here all the time. The fact that you guys are here as much as you are, to me, is 1000% a blessing. You know what I mean? I don't feel like, oh, he wasn't here. No, dude, I'm glad you're out the movies. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're out there doing stuff you want to do. And that you know, and you said, I want to... Oh no, it's all, Brother Mike. Listen, you guys never have to explain anything to me. That, honest to God, I don't. For me, I'm glad that you're out there doing things, man. There's just, you know what I mean. I don't know that there are content creators who expect people to be in every single one of their streams or anything like that. I don't. And you've been a blessing and a half, Brother Mike. So believe me when I tell you, I do not at all. As a matter of fact, I love. You know, when you guys tell me, you know, what you're doing in order, because you guys are real people. Also, the Discord is linked in every single stream now, guys. It'll be in every single video. Everything has been fixed. Even my merch store wasn't even the right merch store, and I don't even understand how that happened. But that's what it was. Oh, what's this? Liberty. Well, what is this thing? This green thing? Place waypoint. I'm gonna see what that is, because I don't know if that's Caba de Rebeldes. All right, I don't know what, I don't know. We'll see what this is right now, guys. If not, I can take a plane. I wanted to test the flight controls anyway. What up, Disciple of Christ? Welcome. Oh, I like your new. I think you updated your profile picture because it looks good, man. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't remember you having. I just remember you having a letter as of yesterday. Yeah, I don't think. Okay, I don't think this is an activity, guys. Here, let me go further just to make sure, because I see a little green symbol. I see a couple choppers here. Get to the chopper. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so flares? I need flares or? Oh, okay. So there, it was something. It was just something to collect. Okay, cool. I'll take it. So there's a runway. I don't know. Okay, guys. I want to get to... Let's do something beneficial. Ooh. Let's go here.
Here he is, professional badass.
Take a chopper. Let's take a chopper over there. And I got my foot pedals ready, guys. We finna fly like a professional piloto. Cause we is a piloto. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say I could tell it's nice, man. I like it a lot. We went and saw the Minecraft movie. Oh yeah, my wife is planning on taking my butthead little son to take it too. How was it, Brother Mike? Did you like it? Let me know. Oh, you know what, guys? Let's probably take a plane. Oh no, but you know what? What if I crash? I think we'll just take the helicopter. Oh yeah, because then I have guns on the helicopter when I get there to start busting stuff up. That prayer yesterday, thank God, good disciple. I'm glad, man. And anytime you need prayer, please do not hesitate, guys. Do not ever hesitate when you need prayer here. Do not hesitate to call in. And disciple, if you want to try to call in again, please feel free, man. You are always welcome here, brother. Always. There is never going to be a time where you are not welcome here in this conversation, in this stream. And listen, everybody, it doesn't matter. You do not have to be a Christian to hang out here. Everybody is welcome here. So long as you are respectful, I don't care what your ideology is. My job is simply to plant the seeds in your heart, if I'm able to do it. If not, still no pressure, no problem, man. I want to regard people the way that my Messiah did. And that's it. That is my ultimate goal in life. Period. Period and point blank. And I'm not always good at it. I'm not always successful at it. But full transparency, I'm here with you guys. I fall short of the glory of God all the time. Right? We all do. And anybody who says otherwise, I question it a little bit. Yes, I did. They did a tribute Easter egg in the movie. And that's the only thing I'll be spilling. Uh-oh. Peace. Brother Mike says that the Minecraft movie had an Easter egg. Uh-oh. A little hint for something. They might be. I don't know. Minecraft 2, guys. Thoughts in the chat. Minecraft 2. Right. If they come out with Minecraft 2, you want me to buy it for you? No, I can't, because you're mean to me. You don't love daddy. Thoughts in the chat if you think there's going to be a Minecraft 2, man. I don't know. Brother Mike's over here giving me some exciting news. I don't know. Babe! Mike said that he went yesterday to see the Minecraft movie and he liked it. Yeah, my wife's going this week with my son. I'm not going because I got to stay with the baby. Oh, Carol Jonanam, sub to the cross unit. Thank you and welcome to the cross unit. God bless you. Hey, Brother Mike or Disciple, do you guys hear
This area is restricted.
the...
Immediately.
Oh, is this what I think it is? Oh, I think this is
Choppers are inbound. Repeat, choppers are inbound.
good. Let them come inbound. I'll bust them up too. Oh, okay. Or maybe they'll bust me up.
Copy that. Reinforcements inbound.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
We are sending
Oh.
support to your location.
Surprise! Woo! Grenade in the window! You like that? Man, this guy took 86 bullets and still standing. He's still standing. Yeah, but not after this. He's not standing. No. What? I can't hear you, bro. You wish what? What? You wish you were in a helicopter? Why? Oh, you like to blow up people? Cool. Oh. Where's the dude with the shotgun? Oh. Oh, there's a staircase. Oh my god. It's a block game of being creative. It's a block game of being creative, of building things, or beating the game. I'm not sure what Mike is talking about. Unless somebody asked a question that I missed. Did I miss something? I don't know. Dude, there's so much stuff to destroy. I don't even know where to begin. First of all, where are the SAM sites? Oh, there's one of them. Okay. I need to go take that thing over. Oh, you didn't know what Minecraft was? That's weird. I didn't know there was anybody who didn't even actually know what Minecraft was still. And there's nothing wrong with it. I just think that regardless of what you do in life, you probably kind of already know what Minecraft is. Okay, I'm gonna get in this chopper, but there might be another SAM. There might... I don't even know what to... Bro, come on, get off. There's one thing I do hate about this game is he will take 65 years to get up off the ground, even if he's about to die. You and your little beret. You too. Transformer. So a glorified Lego game? Essentially, yeah. Yeah, and it's been out for quite some time. It's been out for like... Minecraft's been out for like, what, 20 years already? Almost 20 years? If not, if not 20 years, it's close. This guy drove off-road to get to me and didn't do a good job. I was gonna get in that helicopter, but they blew it up with me standing next to it because they're rude. Okay, there's no way that thing's gonna survive any... Oh, yep, and there's another SAM site. See? I would have got shot down anyway. I mean, I could have avoided it, but the helicopters ain't too bad. It's when you start getting into attack helicopters and stuff, that's when you have more of a chance because they're more maneuverable and faster. They accelerate quicker too. But like the gaining and losing altitude for like those Hueys, not so much. They're okay, but I mean, they get the job done in a pinch, but not like that. 17 years, yeah, I was gonna say, it's if it's not 20 years, it's got to be close to it already, you know? If anybody wants prayer, if anybody wants to come in and speak about the Bible, please let me know. If anyone is here who is an atheist, who is having doubts or wants to converse about why they don't believe, please call in as well. No hard feelings, no nothing, just respect and humility. That's all I ask for. Babe. The baby is connected to my monitor while I'm on the live stream. Give me a second, guys. Somebody is. Grayson is playing his game. Where's the... Not Grayson. Grayson's playing Roblox. That's you know what I hate? That's the one thing I hate is that for some reason this monitor just automatically connects, doesn't ask for permission or anything, and just literally kicks me out of whatever I'm doing. It's not your fault. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, somebody come here, baby. Never mind, it went away. It went away. It was the menu had popped back up, but it just press this. Yeah, it goes away. I just that's what I don't understand about this thing. Like, it does that. And it's the only, like, the TVs, the TV, since this kind of doubles as a smart TV, it'll connect to whatever, but it doesn't ask like, oh, do you want to allow permission? It just connects, which is really annoying because I'm trying to watch something like right now I'm live. Huh? Yeah, I'm going to have to check and see what the settings are like that it just allows these devices, because it said Grayson's iPad. But that big one that he's on is not known as Grayson's iPad. Grayson's iPad is the little one. The baby's on the little one, yeah. You got it because of your daughter? Yeah. So I ended up finding out why I got banned from TikTok too, guys, because I looked at, I tried to appeal it. And when I looked, it gives you the clip as to what clip got you banned or whatever. So I looked, and it was a guy that was in there trolling, and I said, I was literally talking about how, you know, people like him get mad because usually they struggle with a sin that they're upset that God doesn't tolerate, and it's usually something like homosexuality, and that's probably what he was mad about, and that's why they banned me. And I don't get it, because here's the thing: how do you ban somebody for saying, hey, you probably struggle with homosexuality or whatever, right? But you guys, they want the entirety of the world to believe that homosexuality is a good thing. So if you say that someone is struggling with homosexuality, but according to you, love is love, so it doesn't matter anyway, why are you banning them for it? You see what I'm saying? Like, they treat it like it has a negative connotation, and it does, and deep down they know it does, but they'll ban you for it as if it doesn't have a negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Oh, thank God I took over those SAM sites. Thank God. Because that Apache would have took me out. Okay, what else can I take out from here? You move, because, you know what? Let me get off and see if there's anything on this side. Let me see if I can drag it with a grappler. But is there anything worth dragging it over here for? It doesn't look like there's anything left. There's a lot of stuff to destroy still, but just nothing here in my field of vision. I just thank God I took over that SAM site. Oh. Okay. Oh, I forgot I couldn't zoom in now. I got so used to not zooming in. Thank God I can. Got a 360, but using mobile phone now to play games. Oh, okay. Oh, you still got an Xbox 360, Disciple? Okay, let's see. There's all kinds of stuff by me. Maybe it's down here. I am in a tower after all. Still waiting for somebody to call in and request prayer. You have 2 war games. You play mobile. Which games are they, Mike? Wait. I don't get it. Oh, I'm not near them. Ha! I thought I was like, they're right on top of me. They weren't. I wasn't that yellow asterisk. I was what I always am and just didn't pay attention. You play on a server. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the best gaming system for people is the one that works for you. You know what I mean? You don't need a gigantic gaming PC to play Minecraft. And there are people that, you know, they won't play anything if it's not on a gaming PC. And seriously? And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know where I'm getting shot from, but it's everywhere. Probably these guys. I don't know why the heart's still beating. Oh, God. That's what it was. He was shooting RPGs at me. These guys don't go down, man. All right, all right. All right, we're making progress. Feels very low. I feel like every time I destroy something, more stuff pops up. This helicopter's already shot. Because these guys have no qualms about destroying their own equipment when they try to get you. Is there anything else left here? Can I move on? Oh, there's a lot of stuff right here. That's where it looks like that's where the bulk of the stuff is, 200 meters away. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. Oh, I think I remember this. Do I activate? What am I activating? Destroy. Okay. All up in the face. All up in the face. Okay. So we got that done. We got that done. Let's do some distance from here. Distance on that. There's no way. I was gonna say there's no way that thing didn't blow up. Guy's got a minigun down there. Oh, when did you get up here? Okay, we got, looks like 2 more things there. Some granadas. Let's grab them granadas. Okay, there's still another transformer, maybe 2, but I think 1. I think 1 if I had to bet. You guys are everywhere, man. Played Zelda and Nintendo in the 80s? Yeah, me too, brother. Zelda and Mario. The original Mario that never ended. A lot of people thought the original Mario you could beat, right? No, you cannot. That is such a common misconception, and I can't believe until this day it's not been addressed that much, honestly. The original Super Mario... Yeah, there is more than 1 transformer left. The original Super Mario Brothers can be... You can make it through, but it's not a game that really ends. Because what happens is, let's say you beat it, right? If you beat the game, if you go through and beat King Koopa and all you know, everything that you have to normally go through, what ends up happening is you can start the game again. And it basically there are difficulty runs. And the game just goes on and on forever until you just can't beat it anymore. As a matter of fact, today I'm going to look and see what is the world record for somebody who has just continued to go through level 1 through 8. Because it gets harder. Like, even on the second run, they start interchanging a lot of the bad guys that used to be bad guys, and they're like, instead of Goombas, they'll be like those guys with the metal helmets or whatever. It's not just like, okay, you beat the game and it's over. No, there are different. Yeah, I have to look that up. Oh, Duck Hunt. Yeah, Duck Hunt for sure. Okay, that looks like there is something, but it's underground. Where is this thing? Maybe down? Oh, gotta activate something? Alright. Oh, I see. Hello? Thank God, that was my last round. But that does not help me with figuring out where this last generator is. Grenade? Okay. I don't know if I had this issue before. Let's see. If I walk through here, the only unbeatable game. No, there was a couple. Tetris was like that. Mario was like that. Back then, it was like that, man. Like, they didn't care about your feelings when it came to like accomplishment. It was just like, back then games were all about seeing who was the best. They didn't care if you were 4 years old or 40 years old. Here we go, I see it, you know. And that's the thing now, is that games, everything is done for you, bro. I remember when shooting games first came out. Oh my gosh. And I'm sure brother Mike will attest to this. They didn't tell you what to do, right? There was no like, oh my gosh. There was no objective. I mean, there was an objective, but they wouldn't even tell you what the objective was. Like, you literally had to go like, okay, I went through here now. There's nothing else I can do here. Let's go to this part of the map. Yes? Let's go to this part of the map. Like, they didn't even tell you. You just had to play the game and then just accidentally come across the objectives of what you had to do or how to get to the next part of the map. There was no prompts. You know what I mean? Like, the way that they are now, where everything is a prompt and everything leads you and everything is like this neat bundled up little campaign. Before, you had to figure it out, man. That's just how it was. All right, guys, I knew this was gonna be tough, but this thing is far. Is there any chance that I'm gonna have to see if there's some aircraft or something? Here comes the lies. Here comes the lies. What up, disciple of Christ? What up, Mr. Morningstar? We have not gotten any prayer requests yet, guys, and that's okay. If you want prayer, please do not hesitate. Do not ever hesitate. All right, there's a boats. Boats. That's funny. You know what? I wasn't gonna say anything about this, but I'm gonna check this out first, and then we'll go somewhere else, guys, and see what we can do to be beneficial. You know what's crazy is that whenever I don't think this is anything. It's just like a little strip island. Whenever something happens in this game, like for example, the way that we just liberated that that military base and now it belongs to the rebels. Every single time here, it looks like there's something over this way. Yeah, let's check this out. Every single time that happens, the president or the military dictator that's there, he gets on the radio and starts talking about how whichever area you just liberated is like, oh, we gave it back to the locals, or we decided to make an amusement park out of it, or whatever. Like, because he doesn't want probably the morale of his military personnel to get low, he lies about what actually happened. And if you've lived in the U.S. for the last 4 years before Donald Trump got reelected, it was so like that. Like, no matter what happened, no matter what that guy messed up, they always had a team working on basically the "don't believe your lying eyes" campaign, right? No matter what Biden did, no matter how he destroyed this country, it was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? And no matter how insulting it was, it didn't stop them from doing it, right? I remember Jen Psaki. I'll never forget this. I saw a clip of her, and I don't remember on whose YouTube channel it was. I remember her saying that it was Republicans that were saying that they wanted to defund the police. And that's the thing, is that you got people who, they like to be lied to, man. They like to be lied to. Like, they have no problem with being lied to, so long as it's the politicians that they support. And that's on both sides. That's not just one side. That's not just Democrats. That's both sides. People like to be lied to, you know. And I don't understand why it is that it's so hard anymore for people to live in reality. Because when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. Like, even if there was a politician that somebody had voted for, they had no problem calling out a politician for doing something that they didn't agree with. And I don't understand why that's become such a thing of the past, you know. But that's what it is, because they're very good at propaganda. That's all it comes down to. They're so good at propaganda, and they know that their mindless drones will. Why is it still firing at me if it belongs to us? Okay, it's obviously a game glitch, so I'm gonna just get out of here. Till I get out of range. Yeah, see, this thing is not maneuverable like that. Jeez. It's amazing, that thing, the range it has when it's working against you.
Someone report. What's the situation?
The situation is about to come in here and make y'all mad. That's the situation. Let's do the police station first, because that's usually the most pain. The DRM, they take it. They go to every town and take over every police station. I like causing trouble in democratic groups. Oh, absolutely. That's crazy. Just waiting for the earn back. Just waiting for mode earn to get back to me about my subscription. You're waiting for who? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what I was just looking at. All right. So let's see. But you know, I like that we have a group here that we're able to have conversations even when we're waiting for prayer requests and whatnot, because a lot of times it can be a long time before anybody even requests. And again, that's fine. No problem with that. Not everybody's gonna want prayer all the time. You know, people probably came from church, so they feel good, which is great. But if even one person requests, then it'll have been worth it, you know? Okay, so we already opened that side. Let's blow this up. It is a smaller police station too. Let's open this. Yeah, I would love nothing more than to move on to Just Cause 4. I just don't feel like the problems from before will have been fixed. I spent weeks trying to fix that. Finally, Steam ended up just giving me a refund. I don't know how much more havoc we can cause in here. Is there anything for me to blow up? Yeah, I'll defeat this guy. That guy kind of defeated himself, I ain't gonna lie. There's one speaker. There's a sign. Can we do it all from here? That'd be great. That'd be convenient. Oh, yeah, it looks like we can. Except for the statue, and I don't even know where that, I haven't even seen where that's at for sure yet. Okay, so that's a billboard. I'm running out of ammo big time, man. Let's see if these guys, nah, none of these guys always carry the light weapons. Shotgun. What was the rebel carrying? You're all carrying, y'all all came in here and had a shotgun fight? Okay, okay, just a statue. Where is it? This guy had, okay, here it is. This guy had the money to erect statues of himself everywhere, which is pathetic, but whatever.
Still at large. Find him. This is dispatch. Did we get him? What's going on?
Of course you didn't get me. Have you ever watched like gameplay of this game? Nobody ever gets Rico Rodriguez. Side hustle thing? Oh, okay. Well, good luck, brother. And God bless. I know that God will come through for you. If you want a prayer about that, drop the request in the chat or go ahead and call into the show. No problem. All right, where's the flag? Race. That's how you know it's a little town. We finished in like less than 5 minutes. Oh, wrist is killing me. All right. Okay, we got something here. Let's try. Oh, these are fun. Can be frustrating sometimes, but nothing horrible. We went right over the grenade. Okay. Ooh. Not too much ammo.
Can I have your autograph?
Sure. Ah, that's a shotgun. All right, well, we got some ammo.
You're my hero.
I hate when people say that. You want a hero? Then read the New Testament and learn about Jesus Christ. You should never have a human hero, ever. The revolution! The crash bomb. All right. I'll try one last time. Yeah, whatever you want, Cyber. You don't have to. I'm just saying if you want to. Let me know. I'll see. I'll see when you're in. No one else has really had a problem. Mike is called in. Slurpy's called in. Dude, why are you guys all in the way? And then if I hit you, I get like... They're like, oh, I really shouldn't do that. See what I'm saying? Like, I go out of my way to not hit people, but... Ah. Yep, I gotta restart it. There's just too many people in the way. Like, get out of the way! You know? Get out of the way! Alright, target's a kilometer away. I'm praying to God now that there's, you know, less people in the way. Because it's not that far. It's less than a kilometer. But since there's so many people who...
Naval forces are inbound to provide additional support.
Let's see if we can do it anyway, guys.
Locate the rebel
God willing.
immediately.
We'll see.
Do not let him escape.
Yep. This is not going to be one of those ones that are funny. It ain't fun. All right, it looks like someone tried to join the chat. It might have been Disciple again, and then it just went away. I don't know. I would love to be there because I do love to diagnose and troubleshoot stuff. I'm sure we could figure it out if I was with you, but it's hard. It's hard to like kind of advise people on what to do because I don't see your device. You know what I mean? Like I don't see what's going on. I don't know your internet connection, nothing like that. Come on, bro. Ugh. Retry. Ah, that's so annoying. What? Can't we all just get along? Of course, you got Slow Pants McGee over there. Oh! Okay, that's worse. That's way worse. I was better off the other side. Yeah, I'm on mobile data. Oh, I don't know if Disciple, where are you from? Are you from the US or from somewhere? Like, where do you live? You don't gotta tell me like your address or nothing. I'm just mean like region wise. Like, do you usually struggle with like connection and stuff like that, or is it because you need to be on Wi-Fi or whatever? I'm just curious because I can kind of at least let you know what's going on and why you're not able to. You know what I mean?
Understood. We are providing additional manpower at your location.
Oh, wait. He's in a rural area? Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't see where he said he's in a rural area. Guys, is there a way to do this without like with perfect score or something? I don't know. Still waiting on any prayer requests anyway, but still. I don't have any boost in this. There's just too many people in the way.
Support inbound. Hang in there, ground team.
Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. And I can't even pause. Is that necessary? Is it necessary to make somebody wait through this whole nonsense? I'm only using mobile data. No, yeah, I understand that, Disciple. I was just saying, like, as far as like, yeah, it might be a provider thing. You know what I mean? Maybe you might have to be on Wi-Fi. Who knows? It's very dependent to your situation, right? Of course. And listen, or if you can't call in, you can't call in, or if you find another solution down the road. I'm just saying you're welcome to. I'm not saying you have to. You know what I mean?
Additional troops inbound.
So I think it's every time I go below 60, it starts going away. It's getting so frustrating though, because there's something always in the way. Like, and if you take longer, let me see. It's getting really annoying. And then people are constantly getting in your way. And then even if you make it through, like, look at this. Look at this.
We are sending ground support to you.
See, right there by the gas station, I'm already losing. I don't think I even got them. No, I don't think I even got them. I don't know how I can get there any faster unless I burn through the gas station, but it seems like even right after the gas, I'm in Oklahoma. Okay. Yeah, I know that connection and stuff. Like the other day, we had a brother call in and he was from a rural part of Canada and he was on his mobile data, if I'm not mistaken. But more than that,
Understood. We are providing additional manpower.
somebody else had jumped on and started using the internet or watching TV, and so like the minute somebody's like watching TV or something, that's it. Like you can't. His signal had already started like messing up, if that makes sense. What?
Initializing search protocol. Find the target as soon as possible.
Okay, we're just gonna do this one last time, and that's it, guys. Because there's I don't know any way to get there faster, and they're not exactly giving me a great vehicle to work with, so we'll just leave this one at 4 and come back down the road. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna have to settle for 4, just like with that helicopter thing. Safety gear mod to unlock. All right, let's see what that gear mod even is. Oh, cool. I'm so glad that we're in the middle of a fight.
Wave my gun around.
Boom game. Reports of hostiles in the area. All units respond.
Oh, and I'm near an enemy base too, so that doesn't help. Wait, this is a lot. Whoa, where am I? Look at this. Yo. Is there a mission we can do? Like, can I start a mission? Hang on, guys, because I haven't done a mission in a while. But nothing's been available that I'm aware of. What is this? Let's go way back south. Yeah, there. Okay, so for this, disable airstrike. Oh, I gotta liberate this? Yeah, if I'm gonna go through all the trouble, let me go through all the trouble for something that's worth it. And it's 6 kilometers away. Let's see if there's an aircraft here, or I just wingsuit it, because yeah, because there's SAM sites here anyway. Yeah, we're already at less than 6 kilometers with wingsuiting it, but okay, there is a chopper there, guys. Because here's the thing. Ugh. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to disable these SAM sites before I do anything. And there's very well probably another one that I'm not even aware of, but oh my gosh, bro. Anybody? Nope, nobody in chat. All right, cool.
Never had a chance.
I was actually watching a video earlier, a YouTube short, where I was very surprised because it was with Cliff Nechtel from Ask Cliff, Give Me an Answer, and Matt Dillahunty. And Matt Dillahunty's been an atheist for quite some time. And the reason I mention it is because I heard Matt Dillahunty, of course the chopper is, of course they destroyed it, man. Matt Dillahunty was saying that he made a statement that I was actually surprised. He was very reasonable, and he was saying that he doesn't believe in the resurrection, because he just doesn't believe there's enough evidence to prove the resurrection. And listen, I get it. If you don't believe, you don't believe. There's nothing in the world that's going to make you believe if you don't believe. Oh, there's a chopper. But the thing of it is that his thing is about, oh my, I thought I had my rifle out. I wonder if I could just fast travel to that place. I'm gonna just try to see if I can fast travel. Yeah, because look at where they put me. I can't fast travel here, but I can fast travel somewhere closer. Or I should. Or not. Like, what? Okay, I guess I can't fast travel. I have a flare. Interesting. So now I'm further away than I was. And all I was trying to do was get a sensible means of travel over there. You know what? Here, let's use a beacon. Let me just get a regular, like, little helicopter. I'll call for a rebel drop because... vehicles... I'd call for a plane, but I don't have nowhere to take off from. Let's use this. And that's fine. I'll just request a drop with that. Unless I accidentally hit it with my foot pedal and it chose the RPG.
We can't shop that thing, but we can get the plans if you liberate Visa Electra.
Visa Electra? Where is that? Is that where I'm going? No. What is she talking about? Visa Electra. I don't see that. All right, I'm gonna just go back. I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing. I'm not gonna get stuck on a side quest. Anyone feel like they have to get trophies in their video games? Oh yeah, of course. That's part of the fun of it. I mean, not because, you know, you're not good if you don't. It's just, you know, it's always fun to... It gives you an added challenge, in my opinion. It gives you an added challenge. But going back to what I was saying about Dillahunt, you know, he was actually making a coherent point and not being arrogant, as he tends to be a lot of times. And I think that's honestly what puts me off about him, is how arrogant he tends to be. You know, because he just that's the thing about atheism that turns so many people off, is the fact that they just, you know, the way that they talk to people, like their pseudo knowledge is superior to everybody else, and it's like, no, bro, you don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. You know, what's crazy about it is that atheism is really only popular in the Western world, and it's majority white males. You don't find these quote unquote atheist movements anywhere else. You know what I mean? I gotta learn how to fly this thing. Alright, it's getting on my nerves. But he was saying, you know, it's not that I wouldn't believe if there was a reason to believe. It's just that Dillahunt feels as an atheist that there's no reason to believe. And listen, the Bible is very clear about that. There are going to be people who don't believe regardless of anything, and I respect him for at least standing on his convictions. The problem is, for Dillahunt, it's the reasoning behind it, and we've spoken about that time and time again on this channel about why he is an atheist, and it has nothing to do with there being a lack of evidence, because you can look at all the same evidence that so many other people have who are full of grace and humble in nature, and say, you know what, and they've said, and people have left atheism and become Christians because they looked at it with an unbiased mind. If you're looking at it with a biased mind, because what it really comes down to, guys, is atheists don't really know what they're talking about. They just most of them like to repeat a lot of ridiculous talking points that have been debunked, but they sit there and they look down at you like, oh no, that's stupid, that blah blah blah. Nah, and it's not true. It's not true. But at the end of the day, you know, you have to remember who you're talking about. And I was the same way. I didn't want to come to God and have a true relationship with God because I did not want to stop being the way that I was. And that's really all it comes down to, right? You don't want to submit to God because you know that you have to repent. And that's what Jesus preached. A lot of people like to sit there and say, like another video that I'm about to do about Jeffrey Marsh, when the guy's sitting there literally comparing himself to Jesus. I'm like, no, bro, you ain't Jesus. You're not even close to Jesus. Like, I don't know where you're getting this from, but
This area is restricted. Leave immediately. What's the matter, guys?
But it's all about sin. It's all about your sin. That's what people don't want to admit. Clear heat and protect. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the rebels saved, and it was actually saved by rebels that were here. So thank God for that. No, you came to a decent landing, but yeah. The thing I hate is they go on these long-winded explanation of no, they don't. When a simple no, I don't would suffice. Well, yeah, disciple, but it really is more than that. It's more than that. I like that they. You see, I disagree with you on that, and not because I think that you're wrong. This is just a preference thing. And my preference is 100% that they do say, this is what I believe and why. Because it's our job as Christians to say, no, that's completely not true. And here's what the truth is, right? And that's what my entire channel has become about, right? This is why you guys are here now, is because this is what I do. This is what no, the Bible doesn't talk about that. The Bible's an ancient text and it doesn't blah, blah, blah. No. Wrong on every count. Why do you think the playlist is called How the Bible Applies? Because it shows the world that no, the Bible doesn't stop becoming relevant just because it's 2025 and it was 66 books composed by over 40 different authors from 3 different continents over a period of 1,500 years. No, it doesn't stop being relevant. What stopped happening was people stop trusting in God, because sin, as population increases, becomes more and more popular and more the thing that people want to do. They're more interested in pleasing their flesh. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's not true or that it doesn't apply to certain things. It applies to everything. The question is whether or not you're going to acknowledge it. And that's what people think. That's what the entirety of the atheist movement is about them thinking that what they acknowledge matters. When you have countless other people who have looked at the same evidence that you look at and come to the true conclusion, which is that it's true, but they don't want to because they're more interested in their sin and living for their sin, right? And why do you guys think that I have made it so clear about Matt Dillahunty? Because a lot of people don't even know about him what I have revealed, and not because it's a secret, but because he doesn't like it talked about. And my question is, if you're doing something that you don't feel is wrong, then why are you so upset that somebody brought it up? Why are you mad that somebody is saying, hey, you know what, you're with a person who identifies as a woman but they were born a male, and this, you know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't bother you. It wouldn't bother you if you truly felt that it was correct, that what you were doing wasn't wrong, right? That's what it comes down to. Because at the end, atheists, they don't even believe their own nonsense. They just want the world to believe it because they feel like if they get into enough of an echo chamber, you know, eventually it'll become the norm and people will just continue to believe it and repeat it until they believe it. You know what I mean? I don't think atheists actually believe their own crap. And if they do, that's sadder than I thought, you know? And I don't say this because I hate atheists. I love atheists as much as I love fellow Christians. What? You have to, you know? Then the blah, blah, blah isn't real or doesn't exist, etc., etc. in the comment section. Then poof, no real conversation. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I didn't want to just the fear of getting those ads. I don't know. I'm not even sure what you guys are talking about. Okay, so I am still here. Okay, thank God. I am still here. They didn't put me that far away because we have a rebel base. All right, I'm not even going to bother with these guys because I already got full ammo. I want to stay there. I'm going to go ahead and destroy this radar. Okay, they're already shooting at me, so they know what my intentions are. You're gone. You're gone. All right, bro. I'm going to get in here and just destroy you because I like this gun. And you did this to yourself, remember. Okay? So did you, radar. You did that to yourself. I don't know how, but you did. Watch one still be alive over there. Okay. Get rid of that, because I know there'll be a snipper there. Here it is. Okay. Oh, I should have just turned around and blasted this guy. Okay, there's more things there to destroy. Out of my face, dog. All right, so we still have billions of things. Billions of things. Ads pop up, brother, interrupting the stream. Oh, I'm sorry, brother Mike. I'll make sure. You know what? Every time you go live or you schedule the stream, they ask about the monetization, and I guess I forgot to turn it off because I had started like from a new template. So I will make sure that is off from moving here forward. And YouTube really pushes for you to leave it on too, because I have to turn it off every single time. I don't know why. Like if I don't want a stream to be monetized, and I don't know why I need a stream to be monetized, but okay, there's another set. Oh, there it is. Okay, so those are done. So is this guy. I'm good because I need ammo. Okay, substation controls. We just need one more. I don't know where the last thing is. I'll open up the map right now after I make sure, because some sniper just took me out earlier. There you go. Always a smart thing to stand next to barrels of petroleum when you're having a firefight. That is always the smartest thing you could possibly do. All right, so it looks like it's right to my right. Where? I don't know, but... I don't know where the last... it's here. But... oh, there you are. Okay, we got this one, guys. So we liberated it. Hopefully I can do the mission now. Yeah, they keep interrupting. Okay, yeah, I'll make sure for the next one. I thought it was special because I was getting those... oh, yeah. Well, it'll tailor the ads to you, for sure. Like, without a doubt. It'll tailor the ads to you. So, like, whatever it is you normally watch, right? Okay, so now we can do this mission, thank God. Because I was like, we need to do a mission. We haven't done a mission in a while. Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, those Apaches got thick armor, but... yeah, that guy got... that guy got roasted. Missile Cowboy. Oh, I think this is a fun one. All right, let's check it out, guys. Let's do it together. That's what I wanted to do, a mission.
He had some choice words for you.
Upstairs.
Not very personable of him.
I'll meet you at the base, Dima.
Still upstairs. Still upstairs. All right. But yeah, I know what you're saying though, Disciple. I know that I know what you mean when you say it's annoying because they like to make their little... they like to make their comments and they like to, you know, tap in and on. They never have any actual evidence for what they say, and they think that the little aha catchphrases that other atheists have invented throughout the years is an intelligent way to rebuttal, because that's all they do. They'll repeat it, but then when you have a follow-up, there's a, oh, you just believe in the sky daddy, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but it is still our job. Reach, okay, cool, yeah, I'll reach that. Don't give me any way to get there. I'll just wingsuit it, whatever. Yeah, but it is, you know, it is still our job to make sure, even if not for them, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't ever feel like I'm really doing, like I'm planting seeds. I don't know. I like, at the end of the day, I don't know, right? Only God knows, and it'll always only be God who knows for sure. But I don't know if I'm planting seeds with atheists. I have no idea. What I do know is that at some point it's your job to plant seeds, and for me, I feel like it's more like I'm showing other Christians and believers how to combat those lies, because make no mistake, I used to be one of those Christians that I would see a comment like that and be like, oh yeah, that's something to think about. But then when you really start looking into it, you're like, no, it's not really something to think about. Not if you have a brain, you know. So I'm really glad that we took this over, guys, because doing this with and it not being under rebel control would have been not good.
And I can disable the Ravelo's missile system.
Deactivate the missile, Dima.
Working. I need time.
All right, we'll take your time. How is it tailoring to me when I don't speak or watch anything in Spanish? That's a good question. I don't know. Man, they got big old giant C-130 Galaxy gunships.
Don't sound so excited.
I'm not excited, just concerned. If we lose too many rebels, we'll lose the war.
Oh, I remember this mission. It's a good one. It's a funny. It's a fun one. Fun one. I don't know, Mike. Maybe you do speak Spanish, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just don't remember. Win battles and defeat soldiers. Oh.
We can't hold much longer.
Where am I going? Okay.
Send me the coordinates for the heaviest one.
Man, they busted out the cavalry. They sent a couple of C-130 Galaxy gunships. They had troop carrying their version of Chinooks. They got everything going on. Holy. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm getting there. Don't die.
Boats bringing a ton of military vehicles into Babica.
Oh, they
Take them
are.
all out.
Seriously? Okay. Looks like I didn't even hit this thing with one grenade. Well, they are armored. These are APCs, so I can't be too surprised, but some grenades over here, thank God. All right. Where's the next place? Oh, man. They keep giving me far places, bro. All right, guys.
There are some enemy
Looks like y'all got it from here.
trouble near Alberto Perro.
Alberto Per. Yo, that's my joint. We gotta get over there. I think when I'm asleep, my Latina wife betrays my phone. Well, I do it sometimes, posting scripture with the weight and hoping YouTube doesn't take them down.
I'm a little busy.
Has YouTube been taking your scripture down?
Well, excuse me for pointing out.
Are you talking about community posts, or are you talking about something else, disciple?
Of a barium super weapon seems a little more important than whatever the hell else you're dealing with.
Not now, Sheldon.
Not now, Sheldon. Whoa.
Rico, these tanks are overrunning the rebels here.
All right, cool.
Bring them
Well,
down.
I will. You make no mistake. I will. I'm gonna take this one and blow up all the other ones, and then get out. Put some C4 on this.
Great, Rico. Rico, there's a squadron of helicopters attacking our rebels at San Lucas.
For real? You don't say. All right, I don't have time to do this like this. I'm just gonna have to wingsuit it there, and I'll take those choppers out. And it's gonna be like chopper, helicopter. All right, let's see. Yeah, disciple, I'm curious to know what you're talking about, because I don't know that I've ever had a community post removed, and that's not to say they can't be, but since I always put biblical scripture up, and I try to do them on a daily basis, there are times when I lapse and I completely forget that I've run behind schedule. I actually integrated Google Calendar into my production flow. So now when the day that the last one premieres, I've put it in there, and I put a reminder that community posts are due so that I don't miss it, because there's been a couple times throughout the time where I'll miss them by like a week or whatever, and like, you know. Huh? What? Yes, please, Roy. Thank you. All right, we did it, boys.
We're winning. We're actually winning.
On people's channel. Oh, you know what? And here's the thing about that too, Disciple. I wouldn't let that bother me too much because
There is a problem. We are coming to get you.
there are plenty of people, and I know Brother Mike has. I've even seen Brother Mike addressing people about this. There are other people who supposedly leave comments on my stuff, and they say that, oh, the uploader keeps removing my comments. I've never unless, well, first of all, anything I have moderation, automatic moderation through YouTube. So like if you say something that's vulgar or whatever, YouTube will automatically block it. But there's people who will say, oh, he's removing my comments, but then when I go into YouTube Studio, I see that they made the comment, and the comment is in there like 55 times, and they just keep copying and pasting and repasting it, and it's there, but they can't see it. So believe me when I say YouTube's not a perfect platform, but I have seen that a lot of times people accuse me, and Brother Mike will be the first one to verify that people accuse me all the time of removing their comments, but it's kind of like it just doesn't post for some reason, and I think it's a glitch with YouTube. And you got to think about it, billions of comments are posted every single day on YouTube, billions. So the fact that it doesn't reach the missile, where's the missile? What missile? Where is it? Oh, okay. So the fact that it doesn't, oh, I gotta reel in. I might have messed up if I can't get to it close enough to reel into it. But the fact that it doesn't happen more to me is astonishing, to be honest. It really is. It really is, because, you know, that, again, billions. I mean, people are on YouTube. It's the biggest video library in the world. I know people say, you know, go to Rumble or whatever, but Rumble, I don't know that it will ever be as big as YouTube, right? Maybe one day, we don't know. But look at how long it took YouTube to become the standard for looking up video content. And now you're gonna have somebody else try to come in and compete with it. But is it good to have a backup? Sure, you know, because you can have a smaller following somewhere else, or an equal following somewhere else, and you know what I mean? All right, what am I doing here?
This should be interesting.
Oh, is he turning the direction of it? Oh, man. Yo.
It's all in a day's work.
Rico, you're amazing! We're going to need to celebrate!
No.
This guy always says we, like he was here doing it
This is
too.
only the beginning, Mario.
There are times I have to go to the menu on the video and show all my, yeah, exactly. And that believe me when I tell you guys, with the amount here, I'm gonna show you guys something, because I've never actually shown this to anyone before. Here, let me go to the pure camera scene to not show any information like for my YouTube channel or anything like that. But I'm gonna show you guys. So here, let me click on the window. The game is that you're gonna have to give the game a second. Let's see. Square Enix from like an hour and a half ago. So okay, here. It won't let the excellent. I love. Is this thing seriously okay? I was gonna say, my goodness gracious. All right, so here, I'm gonna bring it up here, YouTube Studio, and then go to oh, thank you God, I already got one coming out. 1,100 views in an hour and 19 minutes. Let's go. Thank you God, man. Let's go, baby. Okay, so here look at this. I want to show you guys something, because for anybody who ever tells me that I delete comments, right here, and I know you can't see it that well on the vertical because it's the vertical, but what you're looking at are comments, okay? And these are and this is, so if you go into YouTube Studio, you go into your community tab, and these are all the things I haven't responded to. Now, these are all comments, okay? It doesn't matter if it's community posts, YouTube shorts, long form videos, live streams. Look, even Brother Mike, look, sorry I missed today's live stream. I was at the movies with the family. I just about to get when you ended. I'll just watch the VOD. Bro, I don't even know you made that, because look at how far down it is already. Look at all these comments. And it's funny to me because people are like, oh, the uploader keeps removing my comments. I don't even know. Look, I'm literally just scrolling down, right? These are all comments on any number of things, right? You know what's crazy? I liked and hearted this comment too. I remember that because I looked on the video itself. Look at this. It will still continue, and it will continue, and it will continue, and it will look at that. These are all comments that I have not responded to. And this is only 3 days worth of comments. This will go on for literally years. We're at 4 days right now. So when people say to me, oh, the uploader keeps removing comments, I don't even know first of all, the notifications aren't even on, because if I had the notifications on, I wouldn't even, my phone would never stop chiming, ever. When it first started happening, I had to turn the notifications off because my phone was nonstop. Like that's how it turns out. So when people tell me, oh yeah, Christians are so brave, but there they are deleting all the comments. I'm not deleting anything. They're all here. I just can't look at all of them. You guys got to understand, I'm blessed with a following that continues to grow in God's name and only in God's name. But look at this. We are now at 9 days. Look at these comments. Look at these comments. Look at that. This is, so when people say I remove the comments, I don't even see them 90% of the time. So that you know, that's what that's about. And I know that a lot of times, you know, if there's anybody here or anybody who sees us later, or Brother Mike or Disciple, anybody who's in the comment section in the future, listen to this propaganda. I'll get back. Listen to this.
Good news, archaeology enthusiasts. The CENTCOM Tower at Cima Leon has been restored to a tourist attraction featuring some of Medici's historic ruins. It's great to see all these exciting new projects happening in our fair country, isn't it? Isn't it? Viva Medici!
Yeah. If you ask me what political party that guy belonged to, you guys know what I would say. But yeah, guys, so as you could see, and Brother Mike, and you could tell, and I know that a lot of times you're fielding a lot of these guys in here because I don't have the time for it. But yeah, you tell him straight out. I've seen the amount of comments he has that he's not even able to respond to, right? And he's not deleting your comments. They're all there. They're all there, or whatever YouTube lets through. And and we can even go into the ones that have been fielded by YouTube, that have curse words in it and stuff, and those are all still there because I don't even delete those. I don't address them at all. I don't want to hear this guy. He's always saying something silly. When someone makes a comment about you deleting their comments, I've always said I never seen you. Yeah, I don't, and I just showed you guys I don't. It's stupid to me that people would think that I have to do that, because if anything, I appreciate the comment no matter how condescending or disrespectful you're trying to be. Because at the end of the day, it gives me the opportunity to show actual followers how to respond to this lie. There's nothing that an atheist hasn't ever said. And usually it's like Disciple says, they'll say things, but it's not things that that really are consequential. Oh, straw man. Oh, Christians don't believe in their sky daddy. You know, it's usually just comments that aren't even worth responding to. But I'm talking about ones that have a little bit of intellectual substance that you want to say, this is, you know, we're gonna have to address this because it's something that I know it'll derail a weaker follower or someone who doesn't know much about apologetics, and they need to know that there is an answer for this, you know. Oh, I remember this. I don't reach the rebels with as many casks as possible. Yeah, I don't. This is. I already hit a rock, and you have to drive really slow. Oh, and it's like 1.5 kilometers away about.
I thought you riding the plane was amazing, but now the missile. Man, I ain't never going to ride in the missile. I live it to be the 200.
Sorry, guys, this is gonna be a slow one. I wouldn't be able. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't be able to YouTuber. I'd be beating my head against the wall constantly. Yeah, Disciple, it's not, dude, it's not. And the thing of it is, you have to prioritize what's important, right? Like, when I stopped live streaming, my channel started taking a huge hit. But at the time, and I explained to you guys, I didn't really have a choice because I was in the middle of one of the biggest transitions of my life. Retiring, going to another agency, going through the training process from scratch, like like I was a freaking brand spanking new rookie out of the academy. It was a lot. It was a lot, and it was but then I got back to it, and I never stopped. You guys saw I never stopped making. I think out of that entire time that I really needed a break, I think I stopped uploading for maybe a week, maybe, and I don't even think it was that long. I don't even think it was a full calendar week. I mean, maybe like 4 or 5 days tops that I didn't have anything, and the channel took a hit. But to be honest with you guys, I didn't care, because my thing is the channel's gonna succeed whether or not YouTube wants it to. It's about what God wants. I couldn't care less what YouTube. Oh my goodness gracious, what is this? Okay, so we can. I'm just gonna have to go really slow here. I was stuck on something and I don't know what, but.
Hey, you want to sing a song? In 99 bottles of wine in a truck.
And that wasn't an accident either, guys. I remember last time I did this mission, I think that same exact accident happened there. They're just trying to make life impossible, because this is it's just reach with as many casts as possible. I don't know if you got to reach with all of them, but I have OCD, like when it comes to stuff like that. Like if I lose one, it'll bother. Like I'd restart the entire mission if I lost a cask right now. Or at the very least I would want to, right? I miss doing karaoke. How was it? Morningstar. Oh yeah, Morningstar, you did say you were going to do karaoke with your uncle. How did it go? I would love to hear about that. I would love. Yeah, see, look at this guy. See? Just causing random chaos. All right, guys, we're 250 meters out. But why are people running in the middle of the freaking truck? I'm just running you over. Okay, there's no way this lady. And she's alive, thank God. Okay, thank God. But what is going on? Why? I'm glad I'm not going fast enough to actually hurt anyone seriously. But I want to be done with this already. This is a far cry from... I think last time I did this mission right there, getting up on that curb, I ended up losing one, and I was like, there's no way. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm glad you guys are happy you got the wine. Yo, Restream IL says, congratulations, you received 100 chat messages today with Restream. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all the... It really does. Yeah, guys, when you talk, even to each other, not just to me, it really does help a lot. Okay.
Troubles are brewing, hombre. Meet me at Point Loreno.
I guess that's there. And only 2.5 kilometers away, so not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. As you guys can see, you can get around, except for large bodies of water. You'll need some sort of rotary wing aircraft or a fixed wing aircraft or a boat. I prefer the aircraft though, especially for situations like this. But we can ride the coastline on this one, thank God. People on the beach. There's people on the beach. Okay. I'm most likely that last guy. Which guy? My time with God is more important than when I get up and before I go to bed. Amen, brother. Amen. As I always say, you can't sing any worse than the last. Oh, Mike says he's that last guy. Okay, now it makes sense. You know what's crazy that I just said when I read Mike's message, and it made absolutely no sense, right? You know, that's literally what atheism is all about, is trying to use biblical scripture and singular verses or singular groups of verses out of context to try to make it seem like the God of the Bible is pro-slavery or misogynist or any of these other idiotic leftist terms that they like to use. That, to me, that's hilarious that happened, and that's not a coincidence, because that's what they like to do. They like to try to use things out of context. Like the way I just read Mike's comment, I had no idea what he was talking about. But for people who don't know better, if you listen to an atheist who takes a specific verse and says, you see, this is what God says, but you don't read anything before and anything after, and you don't know the socio-historical context behind it, you are gonna be absolutely lost. You're gonna lose that conversation 10 times out of 10. But if you were to actually, 99% of atheist arguments can be obliterated if you just open the book and read it. You know, but when you read things out of context, you can make anything seem like anything, you know? And that's what's crazy about it. Nah, dude, even a deaf man would say shut up. Thank you, Papa. Okay, what are we doing? Defeat the reinforcements? Am I taking this helicopter? Oh my god. Oh yeah, it looks like I am.
Mario, are you there? Answer me, Mario.
Mario.
Where's Mario? I would assume he's wherever those reinforcements are going. If he gets hurt, you
Oh, I think these guys are on boats. Boats.
Don't be so dramatic. I'm sure your special little friend will be just fine.
Now these guys do shoot back as far as I know.
You might want to watch out for those missile batteries.
Yeah.
Missile batteries. Sheldon, what am I heading into? Well, at least they're making it interesting. And Di Ravello seems to have a bee in his bonnet when it comes to Dima.
Things are a lot faster than you would think they would be. Okay, we got one. Let's go to the closer one. I love these foot paddles, man. These things are amazing, thank God. It wasn't that expensive either. It came out like 50 bucks, 40 some dollars. Okay. I wanna stay low. The lower you stay, the harder it is for the SAM sites to lock onto you. All right. Yep. So we hug the surface. Hug the surface. Oh yeah, foot paddles, baby. Foot paddles. Now this is a Just Cause mission. Transporting wine and not losing.
Radio Frigo is a huge action star. I just made a boat go kafah. But I could definitely use some support, Fratry.
Sure you could.
I'm on my way.
I'm sure you could. When I was drunk one time, I sang Bohemian Rhapsody, and I know I sounded just like Freddie Mercury. Most likely sounded like Eddie Murphy.
Don't worry, Rico. I left some for you.
That's good. You left some for me. You left all of them for me, dog. Oh. Well, it's good to see they're ignoring me. Later, bro.
We got trapped between the soldiers and this minefield. Can you drive us through? Dima's not really up for it, and I want to play with this gun.
Ah! Come on. I'm glad this one has a lot thicker armor, though. I'm about to take that thing out. Oh, good. Nice, we got that one. All right, cool. Get a little bit of support on our side there. I was hammered last night, but I had fun anyway. That's all that matters, man. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun too, brother. God bless, man. It's always good to have fun. All right, yeah, we don't have any prayer requests. It's the same people, man. But listen, I will happily take the same group all the time. I will happily take the same group. You know, yesterday, guys, the short form stream, the YouTube short stream got Get in the Gunboat Cockpit. Like a couple hundred views. I was very surprised. I was very happy. I was very grateful to God more than anything because I didn't expect that. And not that I feel like I am entitled to it either. But yeah, it came out very good, very good, very good. Hold nitrous for X. Yeah, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my nitrous, or we can just be smart and turn around and go around. And not go through the mines. My chopper was all scorched up. Y'all saw that? That's sad. Yeah, these dudes are like, yeah, well, can you navigate through the mines? Or we could just go around where there are no mines and then see if we can navigate into... I'm a nosy Nancy. Don't worry, I'm a nosy Nancy too, man. It must be the Hispanic in me.
Rebels report that when scouting Quarter Dracon, vehicles catch fire on approach. Very curious. Gathering information from contacts.
Oh my God. Nope, a Christian channel. Yeah. Yeah, something told me that was going to be the sentiment you echoed, Disciple. Oh my God. How many times are you going to say that, bro?
Pico, go to shore and meet contact. Should have information for you about FOW near Quarter Dracon.
Okay. It's amazing how when I'm around, all these people pretend like their legs and their hands and their feet and their eyes and everything are broken.
Someone beat us to your contact.
Oh.
They're dead.
They took him out, bro. No, stop it. Stop it. Can't we all just get along?
Inconvenient. What? Oh, yes. Also reliable. I must hurry. Next contact may be in danger also.
Oh, well, nice of you to mention something now. I hate that when he gets on boats, he crawls around like this. I don't know why. It's necessary. Like, just walk like a normal human being. Well, I can always see the review and not accept it. Oh, okay. You want to pray that bad? I'll take it. I'll decide. Well, it's not about my desire. It's about having the desire to pray for people who actually want it or need it. Just because I always want to make sure that people know that I'm here for them. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness gracious. It looks like we can't avoid these mines. I don't know, that's fine. They're not that bad. But this boat has the maneuverability of a garbage scow. Oh, they are tearing me up. Jeez. Wait for me, bro.
We're too late for this
Oh
one.
man, these guys got two. They're getting everybody. They're getting everybody, guys. Okay.
If they got this one, I don't think we'll be happy with what we find next.
So all the attacking boats just disappeared, huh?
Next contact will not be
If only real life worked like that. All right, we're going another almost 2 kilometers. Oh man, we're almost having to get off, guys. I gotta get ready for work. Then I'm off tomorrow, but I won't be live tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be doing content creation extravaganza. I'm off the next 2, then I work Wednesday, Thursday, then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But definitely got to make sure that the videos are done before I go to work. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it at work, obviously. And I wouldn't try. Ugh. When you press left or right on this thing, it literally takes 5 full seconds before it even thinks about going left or right. A rebel gunboat is about 60% health.
Oh, there are mines up ahead.
Yeah, I see them. You're not piloting, so be quiet. Looks like there's an enemy chopper over there waiting for us, though, so I hope these guys are paying attention. We tried to get contact. 4 contacts already. They've all been assassinated. What? Oh, this hasn't happened to me in forever. I don't need that. Yeah, it's your call, Morningstar. You don't have to. Well, I'm happy addressing however, because even when I do pray for you guys or whatever, God knows exactly who I'm talking about. We don't need anybody's personal information to pray for them, for sure, you know? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. 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 Okay, I don't want to. Can we finish the mission, guys, so we can wrap up? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, rebel gunboat. Okay, so I gotta protect these guys. I wish there. I mean, there's not a better weapon here, man. Oh, it worked.
Oh, here they come, Rico!
Dude, they're everywhere, man. I feel like I'm playing Fortnite right now. I guess that's not an explosive barrel. You should have just stood down and pretend like you were gone, bro. Oh no. What? Oh my. Ugh. Yeah, shoot yourself. That's gonna work out real well. Fool. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take that. I just checked when I made my YouTube channel. It was 2013. Yeah, mine was around the same time. 2011, 2012. How I decided, it's a long complex story on how I decided to make my online name. I can pick with Morningstar or Taylor. Okay, Taylor. I usually like sticking with Morningstar online, but I trust you guys. Yeah, that's all good, man. Believe me, nobody's gonna dox you, and that's nowhere near enough information to do that, even if we wanted to, which I definitely don't. Yeah, performing online login. That's something that Square Enix does. First of all, Square Enix hasn't had an online connection for this game in I don't know how many years. I don't know why it keeps doing. Except that it's a Steam version. You know what I mean? It's not a standalone, so. Loading, loading, loading. Guys, before I forget, before we start hopping off, please, please, please join the Discord. It is up and running. I have it on my phone. I have notifications on. Everybody, man, all the video uploads are on there. Chatting. You can drop prayer requests in there if something's going on. You know, just let me know, man. You know, there's section in there for Christian prayer. You guys can pray for each other. You can request prayer from me, from one another. Just, you know what I'm saying, use the Discord, please, because Slurpee worked really hard on it. I wouldn't care if it was me, but the kid really deserves the credit that he deserves for that. So,
Me too, Mario.
okay, let's skip this. I remember that. I do remember that. Thank you to all my new channel sponsors as well. I really appreciate you guys. And we have passed the mission. And that is going to be it for today, guys, because I do have to have some dinner real quick, and then I got to get ready, and I got to get my happy butt to work. Thank you guys all so much, especially, as usual, man, especially Brother Mike Yetner, as always, Mr. Morningstar, Disciple of Christ, and that was it. You guys were the only chatters, as far as I remember. I'm going to go through and make sure before I make a blanket statement like that. But yeah, you guys, Mike Yetner, Disciple of Christ, and Mr. Morningstar, you guys are always the stars of the chat. And really do appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Here's the thing. I'm going to communicate with you guys either through probably Discord. Maybe community posts. Maybe community posts. I'll let you guys know what's going on. But at the end of the day, like I said, it'll be maximum Thursday through Sunday live streams or minimum Saturday, Sunday. Depending on what's going on with the family. I want to keep that kind of ambiguity open only because, like I said, I have kids, I have a wife, I have jobs, and obviously a lot of other obligations are going to come up. So I will keep in contact with you guys. But in the description of the video is everything, Instagram, Discord, everything, guys. It's there. And they're all in the about section of my channel too. So guys, be safe, be good, be blessed. I'll see you when I see you. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And remember that Jesus is King and the only way to heaven. Later, guys.